How's it going all? Welcome back to the shed. So we are continuing into uncharted territories, into the realms of the unknown, just experimenting and see what happens, primarily with the tank and with the seat. So I'm gonna start with the seat, I think. So obviously we've got the seat pan's done, the foam's been cut down and shaped. I just need to see if I can do that vinyl. I'm a little bit worried about the curves around the back, but we'll see. I've got some stainless steel staples. Just seeing if my stapler's man enough to go through. It does seem to get through them okay. What I've done on a few bits is just get a hairdryer and warm the seat base plastic up and then staple it in. If there's any that have been a bit stubborn and not going all the way in. That seems to do the job quite nicely. So, but the first thing I want to do is, because this is unfortunately going to be an all year round my daily ride, I want to try and make the seat a little bit more waterproof. The old America one, not so much. Yet certainly as it got older, used to soak the water up like a sponge, and I'd have a wet bum for quite a long time, from the seat, not from my own problems, although sometimes. So this one I'm going to attempt, so we've just got some old sheets of plastic from something, quite thick plastic. I'm going to try and lay that over it, and then with the heat gun trying to shrink melt the plastic around the foam to almost give it like a waterproof encasing. I've got no idea if that'll work. I thought about it at work. I have to sometimes like heat seal bags and stuff with components and stuff in it that can't get any moisture near them, and that's what I was thinking. I haven't got any bags big enough at work to put a seat in, but I thought the principle might be the same. Try and shrink it down, and you can buy proper shrink-proof plastic. I think all plastic will shrink, but you know, plastic's primarily for doing that, off Amazon and stuff. But I'm being a cheap ass, so I'm going to just use some stuff that came off. I don't know what it came off. Oh, it might have been an old like one of those rolled up mattresses that they're kind of, I guess they're originally shrink wrapped, so it might work. Anyway, I'm going off on one. So I'm going to give that a go first, then start to try and do the seat, and also play around with the tank a little bit still. I've actually decided to buy 2 more colours as well. So I was just going to have the candy lime, to kind of get a bit more. The more I've looked at it, just the black and that green and the dark green didn't seem to be enough. So I've got a citrus yellow and an absinthe green, which is quite a dark green, kind of similar to the original green, the metallic green that was on the tank. And I might use those. I mean, it's quite expensive. They're about 14 quid a can, I think. So I'm only going to use a little bit of them, but I think it might add to getting some variations in the colours. And thinking about the tights and the stockings over it, I might have a little experiment. If each section of those kind of curves on the tank look nice with the kind of just the colours, I'm almost tempted to leave those and not mess it up by trying to spray the stockings over the top. I don't know, it's all a bit iffy, but yeah, let's just get cracking. So here we go. Actually surprised me, that shrunk wrap down really nicely. I'm just going to do the back ends, trim the excess off, but yeah, Didn't actually think that was going to work, but it's worked out really, really nicely. Cool. So that's what we've got now, citrus yellow, lime green and the absinthe green. Just a little test piece there, some of the absinthe green at the bottom there. There's a bit of lime in the middle, and citrus, I did that first actually, so that's kind of covered over a little bit, but you can see it's slightly lighter yellowing. But that's a bit more of the citrus on the tank. Quite hard, it's getting a lot of shine and reflection, but it's giving it a nice kind of, can't see it as well through the camera, but a nice kind of yellow tinge to the lime. So I'll have that, the lime green, and then maybe the dark green on there as well. So oh, focus. Yeah, let's just do it in each section. See how it turns out. So I'm going to do a quick couple of test pieces. Not necessarily this particular pair of stockings, but I just wanted to have a look and see what the absinthe green over the candy yellow look like. does look pretty cool. Try it with the flash off. Right, so I'm just very quickly, oh, this is very rushed, and I've not really taken much care with the flow of the pattern. I've just stuck a pair of stockings over it. I did those two, and I'm just trying to decide if it's worth doing. I think that's the pattern I like, but I've got quite a nice finish on those. Is that going to work more just with like solid, like the swoops? Very difficult. I really don't know. Plus, if I mess it up, that was really annoying. Just be very careful when you're taking your masking tape off that you don't just drop it into what you've just done. So yeah, that's a bit of a pain. We'll have a little touch up on that, but I'm actually thinking I don't know if I'm going to put any of those patterns in. I think I'm just going to leave it with these different colours. It's hard to see in here, but it's just got a nice, I don't know if it needs it. Don't know. Anyway, gotta just let that dry, and then I'll have to try and sort that out. I might put a little bit more of the lime green on here. That's kind of looking a, I don't know, it's a little too yellow. I think I might have gone a bit heavier up there. I prefer kind of tone that I got down here. Don't know. So a lot of work to still do. I think though, obviously we've still got the black to sort out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sort that out. What a mess. It's gonna be a bit of a pain, but I don't think I am going to go with the patterns though on there. I think that's enough. At the rate this is going, I'll just mess it up. So going to leave all that to go off for a bit. Yeah, I'll try and fix that, and then key off all the bits that marked before, and then see how we get on. Couldn't resist a quick peek just on the bike. So it's not finished. There's the seat. Yeah, definitely had to use the old hairdryer trick a few times. Gone slightly better than the tank did. Just still not perfect to my eye. I mean, there's a couple of creases in the back there, but that'll do. I'm probably going to try and I don't know if there's something I can seal that down with, possibly, and then just see how well this stuff lasts actually. So it wasn't overly expensive. it's quite nice quality though. I mean, it is, I've sort of sprayed water on a scrap bit, and it is kind of, you know, well, I want to say waterproof, but certainly water resistant. It didn't soak through, but I think as the vinyl wears, but we'll see. Hopefully it'd be nice if it lasts for a while, but yeah, seat's done. Okay, so that's the end of this video. Well, kind of a bit of a win and a bit of a yeah. I'm happy with the seat. That seems to have turned out okay. I wasn't really sure if that was going to work, and yeah, I think it's all right for a home brewed little job. Hopefully the vinyl will hold up quite well. It is seat vinyl, but it wasn't particularly expensive, so we'll see how that goes. But that's kind of done and ticked off the list now. As for the tank, so there's a little bit on the more the citrus yellow on that big round bit where part of it is bled under one of the pinstriping lines that I'm not happy with, so I'm going to try and fix that. Obviously got my masking tape mess up that I did, so I kind of got that a little bit more invisible, but I need to do it better as well, so I've got to try and see if I can fix that. They're really the only kind of two blemishes in the green bits that I'm unhappy with. It's not perfect, but I can live with the rest of it once that clears on. Hopefully I don't mess up the clear. The main problem I'm having is with the black, where I thought it where I put the tape on and that had lifted it off, but I think it's actually just reacted really weirdly. First time I've ever had a problem with that paint. It's always been really good, really forgiving, and sticks like poo to a blanket. But it just seems to have not really enjoyed sticking this time. And in the bits where it's kind of cured off, I can actually pick it off in kind of chunks. So I'm going to just try and sand all that off, mask up the green when I'm going to let that go off, and really dry, because I don't want to pull any more bits of that off. Yeah, key it all off again, clean it all up, and then respray in black, and hopefully that'll be okay. And then I'll clear coat it and hopefully not mess up the clear coating process, and I'll call that tank done. I don't think I'm going to do the stocking stretch over it. Looking at it, I like how it kind of is just those kind of swirls. I think anything else is going to start getting a bit confusing, and let's not make myself any more problems than I've already created. There we go, that's it. See you next time.